Laying down. Relax all the way back, and then hug your knees into your chest and just start here on your back, facing the back of your mat. Gentle squeeze on your knees as you maybe pull down just a little bit. So today's practice, move through a series of postures that are actually targeted around your IT band, or maybe some sciatica relief, or just general low back. And it works out perfectly. Yes. Inhale, extend your leg up to the sky, legs up to the sky. Rotate your ankles, maybe reach your hands up towards your feet. Move them around as well. Last week I had one of those weeks where nothing went right, and that's kind of what my intention was for class, but I didn't expect it to be something every day, that plan like that. And at the end of the week, I decided it was just time to shut down and restart. Hug your knees into your chest. Exhale, roll to the left side of your body and prop yourself up, your head in hands. Squeeze, stack. Extend your top leg to the back of your mat. Flex your toes to the long side. Then inhale, lift that leg up and draw your toes towards your face. So it's a kind of a switch of the rotation of your hip as you lift up. Welcome. Exhale, draw it back down, turn your toes to the side. Inhale, lift up, toes turn up. And exhale, draw it back down. So we'll just move through this a few times here, just warming up our body. Maybe this movement is a little shut down, restart for your body, or maybe you have periods of time where you do the same. Remember the first time I learned how powerful it was for our computers to fix problems, not forgetting how powerful it can be in our own lives. The next time that knee comes down, draw it back up, stack your knees one on top of the other, and roll onto your back, cactusing your arms, palms face up. Breathe in. Exhale, maybe you look over your right shoulder. And if you're just joining us, we're facing the back of our mat because we're eventually going to come up into a tabletop facing the front of your mat. But if you need to move around in just a little bit to change that, that's fine as well. Release your bottom jaw away from your top. Breathe in and out. So then roll all the way back onto the left side of your body. Begin to prop yourself up to your hands and knees, tabletop. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, arch your spine, lift your gaze forward and up. Exhale, round, draw your chin into your chest, press up into the space in between your shoulders. Can you spread your fingers just a little bit wider? And then move to a neutral spine, a little arch through the low back, a little rounding through the upper. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, tuck your toes as you draw them down. You can stay here or begin to pick up your left knee. You can hover, hold if you want more core work, or right away you can lift it up and back to a one-legged downward facing dog. If you prefer a one-legged tabletop, you can do that instead. Notice your big toe on that left foot. Can you point it down towards the ground? And breathe. Breath in and out. Bring a little bit more awareness to your hands. Spread your fingers wide. And then downward facing dog. So both feet to the ground, little bend in your knees. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees to the ground and let your right hip fall down. All right, doing that on the other side. Walk your right hand out. Maybe head is held with that palm. Start to extend your left leg long. Toes point to the long side of the mat. Inhale, lift those toes up to the sky. I find that I have a little bit more stability if my left hand is in front of me, just pressing down through those fingertips as I lift and lower. Just this gentle warm up of the hip, again, targeting the low back, the IT bands today. Breathe. Even the breath can work as a nice refresh if you just have a minute or two. Draw it down. One more time. Inhale, lift that leg up, toes point up. Exhale, draw it down, knees stack, supine twist. Roll back and open. Relax your shoulders down, gaze left, and breathe. Gentle lift of your chest up. Apply a little more pressure through the outer edge of your right hip, maybe drawing that glute down. Inhale, breath. Exhale, let it go. One more time here, breathe in and out. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, roll all the way over to the right side of your body. Begin to prop yourself up, hands and knees, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, arch your spine, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat round, draw chin to chest, press up into the space in between your shoulders. Return to a neutral spine, extend your left leg back, tuck your toes under. Maybe you lift your right knee, let it hover, hold, breathe in. And exhale, one-legged downward facing dog. Feel the space in between your fingers, that left heel drop down to the earth. Flex your big right toe towards the ground, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, feet about hips width distance apart, bend into your knees. And then start to walk your hands back to your feet, find a forward fold at the back of your mat. Maybe you sway your hips side to side. And shifting your weight from the outer edges of your feet on the left side and then to the right. Good, come back through center, gently roll all the way up to stand at the top. Roll your shoulders up, back, down, and around. Forward fold, bend into your knees. Walk your hands out. Find a plank pose or a tabletop. With your knees up or down, listen carefully here. Lower chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, lift cobra or up dog. Exhale, let your right ear fall down towards your right shoulder. Keep your gaze straight forward. Little neck stretch. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift high, heels go low. You can take child's pose if you want. We're gonna do that 2 more times though, if you prefer. Walking your hands back, taking our vinyasas together today. Little bend in your knees. Inhale, slowly roll up to stand at the top. Reach your arms up this time as you roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale again, reach high, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bend into your knees. On the way down, walk it out. Plank pose or downward facing dog. And then shifting forward to meet our friends in plank, knees up or down, lower chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, lift cobra or up dog. Exhale, let drop down. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, the other side. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift high, heels go low. Breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Last time here, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, slowly roll up to stand. Reach your arms up at the top. This time, hands slide to heart center. Pause. Breathe here as we take a moment to pause and set an intention for our practice, our day, or the week ahead if you wish. You're welcome to move with the intention I offer you of just being mindful of when you need a shutdown, restart. And the different ways you can do that through breath, movement, and more. That whatever is on the tip of your heart, what feels authentic, true to you. Together as a community in support of one another, we'll seal our intentions with breath. Breathe in and out. Good. Inhale, circle sweep. Reach your arms out and up. And exhale, forward fold, bend into your knees on the way down. Interlace your hands at the bottom behind your back, maybe lifting them up and away. Lightly forward here. Hold. Breath in. Down, forward fold, walk it out. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Inhale, wave forward plank. Exhale, tabletop. Walk your hands in slightly. Inhale, cow pose. Arch your spine, lift your gaze forward and up. Exhale, round, draw chin to chest. Press up into the space in between your shoulders. And then return to a neutral spine. Elongate a little bit more through the crown of your head. And step your left toes back. Tuck those toes under. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. One-legged down dog or one-legged tabletop. Point those big toes down towards the earth. Inhale, breath. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. If your foot doesn't get all the way there, you can reach back. Help it forward by grabbing behind the quad, or the calf rather. Hands on the ground, surround your front foot. Inhale. Exhale. Then rise up, high lunge. Arms reach out and up. Grab onto opposite elbows, creating this box-like shape overhead. And shrug your shoulders up and then lean to the right just a little bit. Center. Exhale, lean to the left. Good. Inhale, rise back up through center. Exhale, open warrior two, back heel down, arms to a T. Gaze out over your front hand. Bend a little deeper into your knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Bring your left hand to your forearm. Little tug back, kind of like that box-like shape we took in our high lunge earlier. Breath in. Exhale, side angle pose. Right hand to your inner thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm up and open. Apply a little pressure on that inner bow in your forearm, creating that connection. Take your top hand, reach it forward and then down, almost like you're kind of closing a cabinet that opens up. Inhale, reach your arm up. And then exhale, sweep it forward, out in front of you and down. One more time, inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it forward and down. Lizard pose, pick up your back heel. Wiggle your toe to the back of your mat. Breathe in. And exhale, back knee drops down. Heel toe your front foot out just a little bit wider for lizard pose. And then start to draw your toes to the long side of your mat for something just a little bit different here. You can stay on your hands, or it might feel good to bring your right hand to your inner thigh, gently drawing that knee away from your body. Breathe in and out. Good, release your hand down to the earth. Then step it back, one-legged table, or actually let's do half splits here. Walk your hands back, lift your toes up to the sky. Again, you might try to rotate your toes a little bit to the right, like we did in our lizard lunge. Exhale, draw your nose down closer towards your knee. Then bend back into your front leg, step it back, one-legged tabletop. Right leg is lifted, point your big toes down to the ground. And walk your hands underneath your shoulders if they're not already. From here, tuck your back toes, right toes tuck under, maybe lift that left knee. Like magic, lift your left leg up to the sky. We're moving to the other side. Point that big toe down, breathe in. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Your foot doesn't get all the way there, reach back behind your calf. Help guide it just a little further forward. Hands stay on the ground. We're just not in a rush here to start. If it's better for you to bring your hands to that front thigh, do that instead. Then we're gonna rise up to a high lunge. Press into the face behind your back knee. Really lift that up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, grab opposite elbows or forearms. Lean left. Good. Inhale, rise back up through center. Exhale, lean right, hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open warrior two, back heel down. Arms to the knees. Angle your back toes slightly in and breathe. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Maybe right hands to your forearm. Pull back. Breathe. Breath in. Exhale, side angle, elbow to your inner thigh. Other arm reaches up and open. Draw your hips down a little bit. Make sure your knee does not go beyond your toes as you reach up. And then exhale, hand draws forward and down. Good, inhale, sweep it up and open. Exhale, forward and down. Last time, inhale, reach high. Exhale, hand draws down. Pick up your back heel. Draw your knee down. Heel toe that left foot wide. And then once it gets wide, turn your toes off at an angle. Trying to get perpendicular might not happen today, right? Just working on that rotation of the hip. Breathe. If you want on this side to drop down to your elbows, you can do that instead. Breathe in and out. And start to walk it back. Find half the sky. Gently draw your toes away from your body. Maybe nose draws down towards your knee and breathe. Breath in and out. Exhale, low lunge, bend back into your front knee. Step it back, one-legged tabletop. Left toes. Flex the big toe down towards the earth. This time, tuck your toes. Step your right foot back, find plank pose. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders if they're not already. Knees up or down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower belly. Inhale, lift cobra or up dog. Exhale, right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale to the left. Yes, inhale, lift through center. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Breathe in and out. Walk your hands back to your feet. We'll take that sequence and flow through it if you want. Or if you're feeling a little more stillness, call out to you, please feel free to hang out in child's pose or just do part of the movement. As you sway your hips from side to side. And then draw them back through center. You'll roll all the way up to stand, mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold, bend into your knees. Walk it forward, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And exhale, plank pose. Lower chaturanga, your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, down dog. Breath in and out. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, mountain pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Slowly roll down forward. Fold, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose or tabletop. Exhale, lower chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, right ear. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, down dog. Last time, walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Interlace your hands behind your back. Draw your arms up and away from your body. Reach them forward, forward, forward. Breathe. And release. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, draw your knees to the earth. Walk your hands back. Lift your right leg, breathe in. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Inhale, left leg lifts high. And exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, lengthen through center. Exhale, lean right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, maybe hand to your forearm. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, sweep your hand down. And lift it back up, breathe. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, reach. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, hand to the floor. Lizard lunge, toes draw wide, breathe in. Exhale, half splits, toes lift high. Low lunge, step it back, legged tabletop. Exhale, tuck your left toes under. Inhale, lift your right leg high, one-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge, foot forward. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, box. Lengthen, exhale, lean. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, hand to your forearm. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach out. Last time, inhale, lift high. Exhale, down. Lift your back heel. Low lunge. Lizard lunge. Turn your toes out. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Now step it back, one-legged tabletop, right leg lifts. Exhale, tuck your toes. And find plank pose, breathe. Breath in. Exhale, down dog. Pedal one heel to the earth at a time. Breathe. And then lift your right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee to your right tricep down to your wrist. Kicking your toes to the other side of your mat. Scoot your back knee a little bit further back. Walk your hands back. Lift your chest up. Maybe untuck your back toes, breathe here. And then when you're ready, walk your hands forward, drop down, lizard, breathe. Maybe just taking a moment to let your eyelids fall shut here as we move into the more restorative part of our practice. Keep your right toes flexed just a little more. And start to walk back to your hands, lift your chest. Move your weight to your right hip, back leg comes forward, and kind of out to a diagonal. I'll switch so you can see a little better. Pull that right heel in towards the groin. And then a few options. You can reach up, you can reach forward, you can add a little twist, hand to the outside edge of that leg. Or for me, this morning when I practiced this, it felt really good to just apply a little pressure to my inner right thigh as I reach forward. Might give that a try as well. Draw your chin to your chest just a bit. A little length through the back of your neck. And gently lift back up through center and take your left leg. I'm going to turn again so you can see a better angle. Bring that left leg up and over. Now it's really hard on hardwood floors, but if you have a softer surface, we'll just heel toe that top foot across, and we're trying to move towards shoelace where our knees are stacked. Now, for some of us, that's not going to happen. For me, if I just bring my hands back behind me and kind of scooch my hips forward, it happens just a little bit further than the initial wrap. And then walk your hands out and draw your chin to your chest. You can also take this on your back if you want. It's called shoelace pose, but one of the greatest stretches for the hips and sciatica. Really root down through your left sit bone if possible. Release your jaw if it's tight. Lift yourself back up through center. Just unwind the best way possible. You can come back through down dog if you want, or you can just bring your left foot forward for half pigeon. Walking your hands back, lifting your chest once you arrive. And eventually, moving to your elbows if that's interesting to you. Back to your hands. Shift the weight to your left hip. Sweep that right leg out and then forward. Pull the left heel in towards your groin. And then you can turn and fold that leg, or you can reach your hand across the outside edge, or you might apply just a little pressure on that knee that's bent right, like the inner thigh above it. So your right arm reaches out towards your extended leg. Breathe here. Gently coming back up through center. Sweep that right leg around and over. You might be just right here. This might be enough for you, or you might be able to pull that top leg foot back just a little bit more. Maybe scoot your hips. Maybe bringing your hands back behind you helps you get there as well. Kind of takes a little wiggle the first couple times you do it. Shoelace staying here, dropping down. You might notice one side is a lot different than the other. That's pretty common. And breathe. Lift yourself. Ready. Ooh, unwind those legs. Bring your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Hands behind you. Start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Roll your shoulder blades back, lifting your chest up slightly. And come back through center with your knees. Drop down onto your elbows and make your way all the way back for bridge pose. Hands alongside your body, palms face down. Walk your heels in towards your sit bones. Press down through your feet, your hands. And now lift your hips up. Keep your gaze straight up. Roll your shoulder blades down. Here you can lower and lift. You can interlace your hands behind your low back if you want more. Maybe lift your heels up. And what's right for you. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, roll back down. Draw your knees into touch. Walk your feet wide, a little low back release. And your torso, maybe at your heart or over your belly. Closing your eyes here as we tune into our breath and the rise and fall of our belly. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you can stay there as long as you like, or you can move into a different shape for your final relaxation. The bottoms of the feet touch. Hands behind the head, legs long, could be legs up the wall. And settling into your final relaxation. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you'd like. What if you're ready to begin your transition off the mat, back into the day ahead? You might rotate your ankles and your wrists. And hug your knees into your chest. Rock to the right side for more energy, to the left side for more relaxation, and pause. Make your way up into a seat, any seat at all, if it's comfortable for you. Using your knees or at hip center. Breathe in through your spine. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Great gratitude for our minds, body, the opportunity to meet here, move. Okay. Proud of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining, for practicing with me today.